Hello everyone and welcome back to SK Study Corner. Today we are going to learn about helping verbs with pronouns, including how they change in different tenses and when to use the s-es suffix. This is an essential grammar topic that will help improve your English fluency. So, let's get started.
First, let's understand what helping verbs are. Helping verbs, also known as auxiliary verbs, assist the main verb in forming tenses, voices, and moods. Some common examples include be verbs, am, is, are, was, were. Have verbs, have, has, had. Do verbs, do, does, did. Modals, will, shall, can, could, may, might, must, etc. These verbs do not have meaning on their own, but work with the main verb to give the sentence proper tense and meaning.
Helping verbs in present tense. In the present tense, helping verbs change depending on the pronoun. I use am, have, do. Example, I am reading. You. Use are, have, do. Example, you are learning. He, she, it. Use is, has, does. Example, she is writing. We, they. Use are, have, do. Example, they are playing. These helping verbs help us create continuous and perfect tenses in English. Helping verbs in past tense. In the past tense, helping verbs also change. I, he, she, it. Use was, had, did. Example, she was reading. You, we, they. Use were, had, did. Example, they were playing. Remember, was is for singular subjects, while were is for plural subjects. Helping verbs in future tense. When talking about the future, we use helping verbs like will, shall. All pronouns use the same verbs, will, shall. Example, I will go, or she will have finished her work by tomorrow. Future tenses are easy because the helping verbs remain the same for all pronouns.
What is the s or es suffix? Now let's talk about the s or es suffix. This suffix is added to verbs when the subject is a third-person singular pronoun, he, she, it, in the present tense. Example, he works, work plus s. She goes, go plus es. It rains a lot in spring. When to use s or s. So, when should we add s or s? S is added to most verbs when the subject is he, she, or it. Example, he works hard. Es is added when the verb ends in s, x, chesh, or o. Example, she goes to school. These small changes make a big difference in English grammar.
Modal helping verbs. Next, let's look at modal helping verbs. These are special because they remain the same for all pronouns. Can, ability. She can swim. Could, past ability. He could run fast, may, permission. You may leave early, might, possibility. It might rain, must, necessity. You must wear a seatbelt, should, advice. We should study, would, hypothetical. I would love some tea. Unlike regular verbs, modal verbs do not change for singular or plural subjects.
Let's quickly summarize what we learned today. 1. Helping verbs vary by tense and pronoun. 2. Use am with I, is with he, I, she, I, it, and are with you, we, they. 3. Was is for singular past tense, while were is for plural past tense. 4th, modal verbs like can, must, may remain unchanged for all pronouns. 5. The SS rule applies only in the third-person singular present tense. To master helping verbs, practice forming sentences and pay attention to verb agreement.
Now it's time for a quick exercise to test your knowledge. I will ask you 4 questions, and you can write your answers in the comments. Let's see how well you understand helping verbs and the S or ES rule. Question 1. Here's the first question. Which sentence correctly follows the S or ES rule? Is it A, she go to school every day? B, he watches TV in the evening? C, they plays football on Sundays? Think about the rule for third-person singular pronouns and choose the correct answer. Question 2. Next question, which helping verb completes the sentence? She, studying for her exam. A, is B, has C, do, question 3. Question 3. Which sentence uses a modal helping verb correctly? A. He must have finished his work. B. She can dance very well. C. They was playing outside. Remember, modal verbs do not take to after them. Question 4. And finally, the last question. Identify the correct past tense helping verb. We prawn watching a movie last night. A is B, was C, where past tense helping verbs change based on singular and plural subjects. Choose the correct one. Great job. Write your answers in the comments and let me know how many you got right. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more grammar lessons. See you in the next video.